So your brief recap for Descent into Avernus Session 7, Dungeon of the Dead 3. You were investigating murders in Baldur's Gate. You'd tracked the hub of the murders to a bathhouse, which you discovered was owned by Duke Thalamra Van Thamper.
Yeah. That's not a twister.
You'd kicked off in the dungeon underneath, and you'd gotten to a point where you were having a bit of a rest after the trials and tribulations of fighting your way through. You'd also rescued a noble who you wanted to meet in the nearest tavern, and you were going to use his affidavit, shall we say, as evidence supporting your theories. And you'd also met Vendetta Cress. So if I take you to where you are in the map, this is a zoomed in view. While you're having this short rest, well, how I'm going to style this, I'm not going to give you. It is a short rest. You've had a short rest. So Mark, we're doing the playtest Barbarian, so you have a rage back.
You've already done that for me, haven't you?
I have, dude. Yeah, I think you'd all clicked your short rest buttons and had your hit dice last time. Yeah, but just to sort of keep the story through, because waiting for an hour in a a living, breathing dungeon, if you like, is still a stretch for me to try and countenance that. So we'll say you've just had 10 minutes binding your wounds. During those 10 minutes, Vendetta Cress, she tells you a little bit of a story, and she tells you that she's a wine merchant. She's known throughout most of the inns, and she provides wine to a lot of the inns. And she's incredibly thankful for what you guys have done so far. And she's saying, she won't be any use to you. She'll stay at the back, but she's going to stick with you guys until hopefully you might manage to find a way out. But she reminds you that when you first found her and questioned her, that she heard a stone against stone scraping noise coming from north of where she was initially held. Which, if I pan out and steal your view again, was this room here. And she heard the stone scraping noise coming from this corridor. Now, everything that you've found so far as you've progressed through the dungeon, you've got 2 doors that you haven't investigated, and this room here is where you fought the cultists of Bane. Okay. Anything else we need to go over, Mark? Are you happy with that?
No,
any other?
The only is there anybody here who isn't actually here, if you know what I mean? Is there anybody in the party who's not playing tonight?
Yes, I'm going to be taking Lazrith Sugarfoot for a spin. I'm going to be playing a paladin.
Sugar Daddy.
Would it be?
Sugar Daddy?
What do people think? Should we send them? Like we did with Josh's character, to keep him, keep an eye on the, escort the person out, and once they said the baddies sound like they're already there, don't they? So we're going to have to keep her with us, I think.
So Lazrith at this point, he'll say, "I'm not going nowhere. Staying here till the bitter end because the dungeon master wants to roll some dice in anger."
Right, let's move on then. Shall we move on towards? I'll lead the way, and I'll lead on towards where she's heard, the scraping.
I will go along with your best recommendation.
Did you see me playing your character?
Thumbs back.
I did.
I hope I did him justice.
He's not meant to be monotone, but because I'm trying to lower the pitch of my voice, it ends up being monotone. It's not the intention; it's just the result.
I'm not going to be happy unless one NPC during a session says, "Oh, get a fucking move on."
Yeah.
So as you make your way back, it's now that you're looking for it, it's quite easy to spot that there is actually a secret door to the north here, and it looks like a panel that just there's a shape around it. It looks like you push it in and slide it to one side, and it looks like it would be relatively easy to slide back. So just what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you the whole of the map.
Not the moon. I hate that song. I really hate it.
I'm not going to give you the whole of the moon.
No, don't want it.
Right. So
It doesn't
places
make any sense. The lyrics don't make any sense. Sorry, go on.
That's all right. Places you haven't been. So you've got places to the west, door here, corridor there. Near to you, you've got south there and east, and then you've now got this secret passageway. What I'm trying to do is put you a secret passageway thing on it. So we do one. So what would you like to do?
Perhaps we should clear the rooms we haven't cleared yet, in order to assure that we do not get attacked from behind.
I agree. I agree with the tall, horny one.
Oh no, I'm not horny anymore.
I'll look
Nobody needs to hear
sorry,
about that.
You're checking corners, are you, Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Lazrith would be doing the same as well. So he's going to have. Oh no, he's no good at it. Yeah, it's pointless him doing it. Yeah, have a. It's up to you. You can have an investigation for this if that is better than your perception. I'm quite happy for either.
Wow, the perception then.
Yep.
Here we go again.
Oh, natural one. Get that out of the way.
Yeah. So there's no. Yeah. Well, you can. No, I should imagine you can all roll. Oh, pardon me, if you wish.
I won't. Can't make.
You've had 10 minutes now, so Tom's in the hizzy. So Mephiston and Nuzzgrond can't hear anything. However, Grismore also isn't aware of anything particularly moving or making itself evident, obvious.
I do think that we are safe for now, but it is perhaps better to exercise caution instead of haste.
I agree with the tall, horny one again.
Can you stop giving each other rim jobs? We've got a dungeon to clear.
Let's do it.
Well, it is an argument as whether this is a dungeon or a crypt, and the etymology of both those words are quite interesting.
Ace is just going to turn back to Grizz and just eye roll him. The biggest eye roll you've ever seen. It's that big, you almost hear it.
Grizz will just smile.
It's like when he did those farts that you can almost taste. It's awesome.
Can I open this door in front of where Ace is?
Yeah, of course you
Go for it, man. Let's see if there's anything in there. We'll give it some pasty.
Right, that should be open for you, Jake. So, similar to the room that you're already in, this you do see here. There's flickering torches. Four flickering torches in wall sconces illuminate this crypt, the middle of which is occupied by an open stone sarcophagus. The sarcophagus bears no carvings or other ornamentation, but is full of humanoid skulls and bones. There's 6 dusty bedrolls lie on the floor around it.
Can I take one of the skulls out of the crypt?
Yeah.
And put it on the side.
Can you make a saving throw of some kind?
Can I take 2 of the femur bones out?
Yeah.
And start drumming on the skull?
You can.
I thought we would get some Hamlet soliloquy there, but okay.
Oh.
To be or not to be.
And Ace is just going to stand there.
Was that the question? No.
Well done, Mark.
Yeah.
I got you, Mark. So, yeah,
but
Macy's just got a
otherwise the
little
room is
jam.
empty. Do you want to roll performance then, just to see how well you?
Yeah,
You
you're not
have
proficient on the skull. That'll be my job.
That's an 11.
Yeah, no, it's on your sort of, as you're getting into your rhythm, you go through the skull and destroy it.
Ugh.
And I'm just going to almost like, as it's like hanging off the end of the femur bone, I'm just going to throw it back in. I'll be like, I'm going to walk up to the torches as well and start like messing with the wicks. Like, almost
Check
like,
none of them-
like when
check
you
none
get
of
that
them
kid that
gone.
like
Don't wanna mess
whips
with
his
that.
hand through the fire.
Right. Okay.
And like almost like seeing if they're like magical.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
he'll lick his fingers and then he'll try and put one out.
Yeah, no, they're just normal torches, normal burning, everyday torches.
Ace almost looks disappointed.
Can Grizz have a rummage through the bones and just try and identify if they're like all from a similar period or, are some newer, some older?
Sure, that would probably be a medicine check.
Yeah, sure.
I also think we need to destroy the bedrolls because that's respawning points.
12. Yeah, they're mostly old. However, the occasional few 12. Yeah, the occasional few look a little bit newer, but they also look as if they've had all of the tissue scraped off them.
Yeah, so I'm right in saying that there are reports of missing people in the city at the moment, aren't I?
Yeah.
There's murders, not missing
Yeah,
people. There's the murders, the people that have been killed have just been left on the streets.
Oh, right, okay.
This is a common occurrence in Baldur's Gate, though. There just happens to be more of them, and there's been symbols of the Dead Three. In terms of missing people, there's missing people all the time in Baldur's Gate as well. So, yeah.
For some reason, I thought we were like, one of the rumors we come across is that like there were a lot of people going missing, like
Occasional people going missing, yeah, and it was attached to this, but like I say, it's Baldur's Gate.
We have found 2 missing persons while we've been in here, though. So,
You've actually found more than that. There was one that was dead in the other room where you found Vendetta. Yeah. So
3 missing persons.
it's all right. It's just an excuse. I've got a character that's got all the like good knowledge skills for once, so I'm just trying to make use of them.
Run through it, dude. Go for it.
I'm not fault you.
Chris is probably more intelligent than I am as a person. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, door to the north. West.
Yeah.
You trying that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's open for you then. So 4. Let me just make sure I got the right room again. 6. Yeah, so 4 flickering torches in the wall sconces light this particular partially collapsed crypt. There is, as soon as you enter, the obvious thing other than the torches is the crypt. There's an open sarcophagus in the middle of the area, and it is filled to the rim with blood. There's spilled blood and streaks of blood all the way around the sarcophagus, and it's pooling around the base. Most of the drips down the side, and there's some large clumps of clotted blood all the way around it.
Nice.
And the sarcophagus lid lies buried behind the rubble. You see from behind the sarcophagus movement, and this it's you can tell by her body shape that this is an old lady. She's got a bit of a curvature of the spine. She's stooped forwards, but she's covered head to foot in blood. Every part of this old woman is covered in blood, and she just backs to the wall, and she looks with this mask of blood just red dripping off her, petrified.
Tell me she's not naked, Dave. Please. Please tell me she's not naked.
I want to make her naked now, Mark.
Oh!
No, she is clothed. Sorry, Lou, what did you say?
Does it look like the blood's coming from her, or does it look like it's on her, so to speak?
It looks like it's on her. Best guess, because you've got the clots around the sarcophagus, but as she's backing into the room, it looks as if she was inside this sarcophagus. And there's a trail of fresh blood leading towards the corner where she's backing away.
She's a vampire. She's been having a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Some Elizabeth Bathory level shit, that is.
I think you guys have been playing too much Strahd.
Elizabeth Bathory was probably innocent, you know. I read a very dry but very thorough account of her existence and the evidence against her. And it was very, very, very dubious. And she was incredibly rich. So they said, "Oh, let's do something to confiscate all her lands. Oh, we could accuse her of anything," and they did. Anyway,
Who was that, Mark? I missed the historical significance.
Elizabeth Bathory, the Blood Countess, as she was called. She was accused of murdering over 600 young girls and bathing in their blood, but there's absolutely no evidence to support that at all.
They just wanted the money.
Yes, her husband had just been killed. And he was like second to the king.
Yeah.
So because she's kind of like moving away, does she look like she's scared of us?
petrified.
All right. They could probably use this to our advantage then and get her to stay where she is.
Yeah, go persuasion on the charisma man.
I was thinking more could like Mephiston, after seeing all the blood and sit thinking, can Mephiston stop where you are and drop to your knees?
Yeah, sure. That happens straight away. She just drops. As she drops to her knees, you can hear sort of, oh, please. And she's just begging.
Yeah.
No one's going to hurt you. No one's going to hurt you.
Can we sense anything magical happening in this room? Like, would we know any rituals or anything that would involve blood or the sarcophagus or?
Yeah,
you can have an arcana if you want. Lewis?
I do have detect magic, but I've only got one spell slot left.
You can do it. Can you do it as a ritual? Can cloaks do that, Dave?
21 for me, Dave, on arcana.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Arcana 21. You would be aware of the fact that, bearing in mind you're currently investigating the Dead 3, that this would have some significance to Baal. It's possible that 18. So you rolled an 18. You got 21. It's a really good score, Luke. In terms of heebie-jeebie, anything happening, yeah, you're thinking something's not right here. You are aware that Baal, the practitioners of or followers of Baal do bathe in blood, but they also quite regularly cut on themselves, and so they're the sort of reapers from Firefly type.
They're
thing.
lovely. Yeah.
But you can't see any injuries on this woman. And as she stooped down on the floor, you can see she's sort of having to lean forwards. You can tell that it's painful for her on her knees.
I think Mephiston would share this with the group. So you'd share all that information with them. I don't suppose I can restrain this woman, can I? I've got some manacles in my inventory.
I think if we just tell her to sit down and
I don't trust her.
Okay. So walk me through it then, Lou. Are you approaching with the manacles out? What's Mephiston going to do?
No, he's like with a really intimidating voice. He's going to bellow, "You best stay where you are. Don't move until I can check what's going on in this room." So we're going to check like that. Something's cracking off.
Yeah. So roll your intimidation then. Your DC is going to be really low for this, just so you know.
13.
13. Yeah. No, she's. Oh, yeah, please don't. Please. And she just sort of starts to whimper. So then,
That's my
what's
job.
Mephiston going to do?
He's going to basically reach into his bag for the manacles. So put your arms out where I can see them until we figure out what you're doing in all this blood. And then he's going to slap them on her wrists.
Okay.
Whilst he's doing that,
Let's. Sorry, go on, Tom.
can I be looking to see if I can see anything inside the crypt?
Yeah.
Like-
You can
like there's
have
somebody,
investigation
like,
or
bathing in there
perception.
something.
Yep.
8 total.
Yeah, it's thick, gloopy, congealing blood. The top of it is starting to congeal. So, in terms of the sarcophagus itself, no, and it's all spilling out and around. And anything? What's everyone else doing?
Just going to stand at the door watching.
Look, yeah, check round the room, see if there's an investigation or perception. I imagine. Have we already done that? Did we do that?
Well, you've kind of already been over that. There's nothing else seems to have happened. What I am going to do at this point, though, is I'm going to ask you to roll initiative.
Oh, I think you may have been right not to trust. Where am I? Oh no, I am.
Token. Roll initiative.
Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have Lazrith just in the corridor. I'm going to have him, perhaps he's just investigated that room. I'm not going to roll for Vendetta because she's a non-combatant. Lou, I'm going to need you to put yourself next to Nebra. And I believe, Grizz, you were investigating, so where would you have been standing?
Probably. Either on the diagonal or probably there, one
Sure.
of the two.
Okay. And Nuzzy and Ace, you're happy where you are while all this was happening? You're outside.
There's Grizz.
My battle axe readied. Shield,
Yeah,
battle
there.
axe.
So what Mephiston would see, and Grismore, and the rest of you would hear and become aware of, is Nebra, a knife suddenly appear from under a cloak, and she's going to try and attack Mephiston. Lazrith is first, but he's not aware of this. Mephiston, you get the drop on Nebra as she's coming at you now. She stands to her feet, dagger raised. What do you want to do?
Well, like a buzzard.
Coming at you like a buzzard.
I'd still like to try and restrain her with the manacles.
Okay. So we'll have that sounds like you versus me. It's a competition roll, isn't it? You're trying to restrain her.
Yeah.
So normally it's a grapple.
Okay.
Which is your strength or athletics versus my strength or acrobatics dexterity.
Can I just laugh at the picture that you've chose for Nebra, Dave? Out of all of the funky fan art, Nebra is an 80-year-old lady holding tulips.
Yeah, she's got a bit of a backstory before she tries to stab you. If you question her, I'm an old flower seller. So I googled old flower seller and I went through hundreds of pictures. It's like there's absolutely nothing that fits the bill. I thought, sorry, I'm going to go for the Russian lady holding flowers.
I think purely because it's not a strength thing, I'd probably go for the athletics because it'd be more of trying to quickly think to try and grab her arm and slap them on, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because they're changing grapple in 1D&D. As it currently stands, it's strength athletics check versus athletics or acrobatics. But they're changing it so you can, because for monks, and especially this will come in handy for Damien, you're going to be able to use your dexterity acrobatics to sort of do your... So I'll let you do that, Lou, if you want to, whichever's higher, acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatics or athletics? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go with acrobatics.
Acrobatics. She's going to try and dodge out of the way using her speed. She rolls a natural 1, Loris.
I've got 8.
You beat her by 2. So you managed to slap these manacles on. And she'll say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, I can't. Who are you?
I think Mephiston again in his booming voice will be like, bullshit, and he'll literally slide sweep her onto her back from the feet. So she's on the back like that then with a
Yeah, I don't feel to trust her now, to be honest.
Okay.
I think you need to do like a strength DC of 20 to break out of them as well, don't you, for manacles?
I think so. I think yeah. Well, you've got to. And what you discern from this is that she has an illusion on top of her form. So as you manacle her, she's faster than an old lady. And also something isn't right at all. So let me just. What I'll do. I'll take away that picture because it's a rubbish picture, Jake. And as the
be back in a little moment.
Oh, it's the Mark game. So by the way, we've had someone watch from Canada. It says on YouTube. If you're watching from Canada, just please comment, just let us know that you're watching because that's it's a buzz for us. Thanks very much. The Mark game is Mark will say something random. If the players guess it right, they get a free magic item. If anyone comments and they get it right, the players get a free magic item. Tom.
I'm going to go with Gibbon.
Gibbon. Ooh. Lewis. Pasty. Yeah, but that's when he leaves. Yeah. Okay. Jake.
Orangutan.
Nice. So the whole idea of the Mark game is to prove that he is the most random motherfucker that anyone will ever meet. Potentially. Watch. So you've got an updated picture of Nebra now, hopefully. How about now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So as this figure of an old lady disappears, you've sort of come across this before. This is a disciple of Baal. This is a stone-blooded, psychopathic killer with a hooded cowl. And as you reveal the hooded cowl, you can see partially cut away parts of his, and it looks like it's done to himself.
Self-inflicted?
Self-inflicted, yeah.
Self-mutilation?
That's what I was looking for, Tom, yeah. But he's bound, and he just starts laughing. You'll never escape.
Well, actually, we're not looking to escape.
I tell you what, at this rate, you'll fucking bore him to death.
Can we try and get some information out of him then, Dave? Like,
of course you can, mate.
What are you doing down here, kind of thing. I've got some some interrogation techniques we could probably do on him.
Well, we could do it like the Druids do, and enchant the trees to pull his arms and legs apart, like a I can't think of the torture device. Now look at like a torture rack.
Mephiston will kind of do a grin where he's like, "Good work."
Cool stuff.
So Nebra's turned out to be an assassin of Baal, revealed in a cloak, and you're currently investigating. So you can have let's have an intimidation. Whoever's got the highest can roll it, and you can have advantage.
I've got +6 intimidation.
Okay, nice. It's got to be a warlock thing that has.
With advantage.
Yeah, sure.
18.
Okay. So how I'm going to play this is because whoever this is, they're clearly insane. They're a psychopathic killer, but with an 18 is a good score. So they're not scared of you. You're not intimidating, but you are going to get some information out of them if you ask the right questions. So what did you want to know?
Are there any more of you down here?
He'll sort of, as he's cackling, still got this blood covered in blood, he'll say, we are everywhere.
Funny fucker are you? Mephiston will say.
The
What
dead
is
three will
beyond?
rise again, he'll say.
What is beyond the fake stone wall?
That is where our leader resides. He will tell you.
Oh, what can I think of that's really brutal?
Kick him in the nuts.
What were you doing in? What were you doing in the bloodbath? This thing here that's full of blood and shit.
He will say, "This is just a treat. This is my offering to Bar." And with, I'm going to rewind to your previous Arcana check. Yeah, this is a follower of Baal, Lord of Murder, and you'd be aware of the fact that this is a regular occurrence for cultists of Baal to bathe in the blood of their victims.
Okay. And I suppose I could probably say, who's your leader?
This will tear your flesh from your bones. That was cackling.
Whatever.
Cool. So, I think are we done with him? Have we got enough what we need?
I reckon so.
Okay. So I think at this point, again, with him, I'm assuming he's still on the floor because I sideswept him, didn't I?
Sure. Yeah.
So Mephiston's going to get a bottle of oil out of his pack, all down his throat, and then you'll just see him do like a Eldritch blast on, like proper into his face, and just ignite it in his body.
Yeah.
And then he'll stand up and say, "And there's your offering to Baal."
Oh, that's
nice. Yeah. Okay, that's him dealt with.
Yeah. Right. Just to say, I've been thinking about how, because how I sound on tom-toms and how metal it sounds, and I think I've got it sussed. If I've just pasted a link in the chat, the other chat, the thingy,
Discord.
It's on Discord. Yeah, it's the other chat, the
general chat.
Yeah, and it's an acoustic cover of "Before I Forget" by Slipknot, and I think they've just got a drummer with one tom-tom, and I reckon that's defo what I do.
Okay, I'm gonna play this then.
As it starts, it's actually Slipknot, but it's only a couple of seconds.
Oh, can I have my manacles back as well?
Yeah, you can. Right, got it. Yeah, that's your tom-toms, mate. Happy with that.
Yeah. It's a great cover as well.
Yeah, no, I might listen to that later. That sounds good. I don't mind Slipknot.
I like some of their stuff.
Wait and Bleed's sick.
Yeah, that first album, that.
Yeah. I tell you who I'm liking at the minute, Powerwolf.
I've tried to get Dave into Powerwolf. He said it was okay.
I've got a question for you though, Dave.
Like image, like proper Catholic priest with like heavy metal.
Yeah.
Who's Michelle? That's
secretly
what he does spend a while inside her, doesn't he? Yeah. Is she good looking? If not, I want to be inside her.
Took me a while.
Just wait. I mean, again, that's not a normal place to wait, is it? Or bleed, for that matter.
Okay, yeah, so we can move you out of combat. Right, what do you want to do now?
Once the flames kind of subsides a little bit, he's going to take that body and just put it into the crypt, into the thing of blood, I think.
Okay.
Hide the body.
Okay.
Did she have anything on her? Was there anything?
No, the
She's a bulk about now, Mark.
Yeah. She has. Find it. Definitely a dagger. Yeah, let's say a handful of daggers. 4 daggers.
Wait. So Ace is going to walk into the other rooms again. And he's going to be like, does each room correlate to one of the dead three?
Yes, it would appear so.
Because one's like Bar with the blood, and then the skulls he imagines is Merkel.
Yeah.
And then the empty one is Bane.
Bane, in fact, the cultists of Bane were sleeping in this one when they ran towards you and attacked. So, Bane, Merkel.
Well, we've got some information about who's behind the secret door now, haven't we?
Yeah.
So, I mean, are we going to save that till last?
Which whereabouts is the secret door?
I've just given you the. I've just made the half of the secret door available to you to see. Everyone point.
It's there.
We're as well go through there now, though, because we don't want them coming up behind us. At least we're at end points. We may as well now sweep back to the left.
So the only thing that Ace is a bit like, well, something came out of this one here, and something came out of this one here, but nothing's come out of this one here yet. I think we need to try and lock that door as best as possible.
Have we been in that room?
Yeah, that's where I was.
Booby trap up with it, could we?
Yeah, but
I was drumming on skulls.
Yeah,
there were 4 bedrolls in there as well, so it appears that there were people in there and they are no longer there. Would be the suggestion.
Little hoe bags.
6 bedrolls, but yeah.
Sorry, 6.
Right, well, in that case, we've checked everything, and so far, no knobheads, I should say. Let's go and check out the secret door.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's positioning where?
I'll take lead because I've got. I don't know what I was about to say, but yeah, I'll start.
You'll do the thing. I think Lazrith would probably back you up as well. So he's what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to take Lazrith on. He'll be on your 6. So let me just make sure I've got this right. 7. So beyond, there's signs of the sewer water on the floor. So this descends ever so slightly as you step through this sliding panel.
Poo again? No.
Yeah. There's in this room. There's old torch stubs floating on the murky water. As soon as you slide the door open and enter the room cautiously, you start to hear sounds of battle coming from the west. If you want to step into the room, Mark, just to uncover it a little bit, you also see an exit and a door. In fact, I'm going to nick your token, mate, and fill in some. There's an exit and a door to the west. Sorry, Mark. Let me just turn that. Yeah, you like to be able to turn around, don't you? You've got to be able to turn around. There you go. There's a dead end here, but the passageway continues to the west where you can hear sounds of battle.
Well, look, run round the corner, check out see what's going on.
Okay. Round the corner. Are you all backing? Seen better, Jake.
What did I see there? I see it now.
It's an accurate copy of Grizz's penis.
How do you know? You seem to know in a lot of detail.
I've been peering under his nice robes.
It's the thunder wave, isn't it? As you crash down, his robes have risen up.
Have you noticed why I've been using Thunderwave a lot?
I've just got visions of him in the night, just going over.
Lifting the loincloth.
Why has he got a bigger one than me?
He's a big lad, though. He's got to be. Expected to be a bit bigger. Anyway, let's not.
You know what they say about big.
Why is Gris's penis a
Yeah.
topic of conversation here?
You know what they say about big feet, though, Grizz?
Big socks.
Yeah. Big feet, big shoes. Oh, it's a Van Thumper. I can see a Van Thumper.
You can. So beyond the hall, the flooded chamber opens up into a rough-hewn steps climbing to the south, north, and northeast. The floor buckles up above the waterline in the middle of the room, forming a small island. Yeah. Corpses and doused torches float in the water around the island, atop which 2 men circle each other with weapons bared. One of the men, a tall, unarmoured brute with a great club and a scarred face, towers above his opponent but is gravely wounded. The smaller figure is muscular and bare-chested. He clutches a bloody dagger in one hand and a torch in the other. He has absolutely no flesh whatsoever on his face, as if he is just from shoulder up, and you can see the tendons attaching from his shoulder to his neck, but no skin at all on his skull. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Nuzzgrond's token to fill it all in for you. So this was the best picture I can find. So this is fan art of the death's head of Baal. So bare-chested, just skull face, and this other burnt hulk of a figure. As you round the corner and make yourself obvious, you enter the torchlight, or whether it's lighted yourself, this figure cackles madly and dashes off to the north. So I'm just going to get rid of that token for a second. And this hulking figure here, you are you'll know who he is. You'll have heard the description. This is a Van Thamper. This is Mortlock Van Thamper. This is the youngest son of Thalamra Van Thamper. And he, as he turns around to you, lowers his club and he's breathing heavily. He's covered in his own blood as well as others, with dead bodies surrounding him, and these all have crush injuries, as if Mortlock has finished them off. And he'll spit blood to the side, and you can see a tooth in with the blood as well, as he'll spin round to you, and he'll say, "Well, it seems you've saved my life, for which I will be eternally grateful. Unless my camp brothers have hired you to kill me as well." And he tightens his grip on his great club.
No, we had no idea you were here at all whatsoever, which is the truth.
Okay. So his grip loosens on his club, and his shoulders sag, and he takes a breath. He'll say, "Well, I am in your debt. Who are you? What are you doing here?"
Would his father, Dave, be the owner of the bathhouse, or would that be one of his brothers?
There's a woman who owns the bathhouse, isn't it?
Or would I not know?
Yes, it's his mother. Thalamra Van Thamper is his mother.
The owner.
Yes, Sorry, Mark, go on.
I was going to say, if he's been, stalked by assassins, and he's the youngest, we suspect the Van Thampers of wrongdoings anyway. I wonder how we can get this fella to. He's not just going to grass though, is he? Or is he?
He's just said that he reckoned it was his brothers that have brother or brothers.
Yeah.
I did miss whether it was singular or plural.
But he said brothers.
Yeah, that basically put a hit out on him. So yeah.
I'll ask him, Dave. What the hell was that that stabbed you? I've never seen anything like that before.
That is a fucking dead fucking fuck by my brother.
Why are your brothers trying to kill you?
Your guess is as good as mine, but
Okay, let's cut to the chase. What is going on in this complex? Obviously we know there's some bad cult shit. We don't want to have to kill you. We don't want to kill you unless we've sort of got to. But it's not looking good at the minute. I strongly suspect you might know something.
well, what do I know? I know that my mother is hiring these fucking fucks to sow chaos in Baldur's Gate. She wants to discredit your lot, you fisters. Now that your leader's gone.
Now,
why have you drawn my colleague's penis in the doorway over there?
I don't think Fistus is an appropriate name for us. We are the Flaming Fists. Thank you.
You were the Flaming Fist until Mother Dearest got rid of your leader. It was she that arranged him to be in El Terrell when El Terrell disappeared.
Are you prepared to testify to this?
Fuck no. Listen, my brothers have come at me. You've saved my life. I'm out of here. I'm done with Baldur's Gate.
Just before you go, why are you here? Why are you in this place?
Well, truth be told, I was running this for Mum. You don't understand the bother that you're in and the bother that I'm in. But I know when it's time to run. If you're here, Firstwell, my eldest brother, he knows you're here. He uses imps, invisible imp, to spy, and he will have told my mother that you're here.
Okay, well, go on then. Run for it. Get the hell out while you can.
Hang on, Mephiston will turn around and go, well, as far as we're aware, this could have all been orchestrated by you. Could it not?
Good.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I'm not the brains of the operation. You're after Emric for that, my middle brother. He's the one that pulls the strings. He's Mum's favourite. Which, while I'm on the subject, if you're here, and Firstwell knows where you're here, you're fucked. Mum's going to come at you with everything.
Funny story that though, innit? Aren't you the youngest?
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to be the favourite then?
Well, the only thing going for me is the fact that so Emric tells me my father made Mother swear that she'd look after me, but if truth be told, even my mum thinks I'm useless.
Not surprised.
Insight check someone who's got it better than me.
Yeah, insight check for sure.
So why won't he testify?
If any of us, one second then, Tom, if any of us stay in Baldur's Gate without leverage against my mother, we're all fucked. I'm running. The only way out of this is if you had a bargaining chip. Maybe if you captured Emric, my middle brother, the favourite one. He's the only one that she's invested time in.
Where could we find him?
Oh, you know where he is. You do know where he is. He runs an establishment. He runs a money lending business out of a boat that's been turned into, similarly to your boat, that's been turned into a pleasure vessel. It's called the Low Lantern. He hires it.
Pirate battle here, boys.
It's what when a boat doesn't go out to sea. What's that? Or there's a phrase for that, isn't there? Where it's landlocked or whatever it is.
Waste of space.
Yeah, whatever it is. I think dry docks where they build them into it, but
yeah,
well, it's where they take them out of the water to fix them and stuff.
Yeah. This is a boat that's no longer seaworthy. That's been converted into a drinking hole, and Emric uses it as a money lending business as well.
Is it a landlubber?
But with a 14, you get the impression this isn't the smartest character that you've ever met in your life, and you're pretty sure that if he did try and lie, he'd be really shit at it.
Yeah.
So you're quite confident.
Let him go? I don't really want him behind me.
Are you pretty adamant he's thick as pig shit then, boys?
Well, I'm thinking if we can manipulate him.
Yes. However, we were instructed by the captain to leave no witnesses.
We actually were, weren't we?
I mean, he looks pretty beat up.
I'm thinking, and say yay or nay. I'm thinking we basically try and guilt him into coming with us on the premise of we'll blame him for everything that happened here. Thick as pig shit, and he won't know any other way.
I reckon we can lie to him, say we've got something we can give him when we don't have jack shit. I'm no good at it though. I'm not the man for that. So,
Ace could lie about something like that though. Or the other thing is
create causality whilst we're sorting that bit out.
Create a causality.
There's just no winning this game,
doesn't he?
He does. Yeah, but that's the problem though, because you can't unless yeah.
There's no predicting factor.
He
He could say an animal 1 minute, and then the next thing he's talking about is fucking causality.
The most random motherfucker that you will ever listen to. Okay, what do we want to do with Mortlock then? He will tell you another tale. He will tell you a little bit more about what he's doing here. He'll say, mother set this up. She found this place, and because she runs and does all the sewers, but she's been hiring these dead cultists to kill people to discredit. The Flaming Fist, as she said. But he'll also tell you that I should probably wait till Mark's back for this bit. So what did you want to do then, Luke? Did you want to try and talk him into?
Well, the way Mephiston was going about it with how he's being was basically along the lines of, well, so far we've got a lord that's going to back us, saying that something was cracking off down here that we've rescued. We've got evidence that this cultist down here. They're going to believe us over him, aren't they? And basically turn the tide on him and say, if you don't come with us and testify, we'll tell them it was you that did it. Okay. And then you'll be hunted by the guard as well.
Okay. So who's doing that and what? It's a charisma check.
That's what I was just putting out to everybody.
It makes sense for Mephiston to do it because Ace probably wouldn't have that much of a serious conversation. I think the kind of headspace at the moment that Ace at is, we've been told to leave no witnesses. He's got a loot in his hand at the moment that would make a great improvised weapon.
I don't know what it would. Would it be persuasion? Would it?
You can. It depends how you're presenting it. If you want to intimidate him into this, you can present it as, "Listen here, you big fuck." That thing would be intimidation. Or if you want to reason with him.
He's not even doing it. He's doing it more like underhanded with a smirk. You know what I mean? Almost like we've got you here.
Well, that's deception, possibly then.
Okay, I don't mind doing either or.
I could throw you a bardic inspiration as well, and what I could be doing is to give you that inspiration. I've got my loot down, and I'm like really annoyingly tuning it with like a really high pitched noise, which is just enough to get on his fucking pip. I'm just like, ding.
What does bardic inspiration give me?
Ding. An extra D6.
An extra D6.
I can also give you guidance.
So would it be deception then, Dave, if I'm saying it like that?
Up to you, mate. It's up to you. However you want to present it and what you think's reasonable.
Do it, Tom. Do a Baldur's Gate stack.
Go on, Tom. Guidance.
Yeah. So
I don't know what it would be. Somebody pick for me.
It's a charisma roll, mate. So it's you rolling whatever you want to do.
I think, in my opinion, it's deception or persuasion.
Go deception, just in case. Right. I don't know. Okay. Go deception.
I guess deception makes sense.
No, I'd say
that's before the D6 and the D4.
That's before the D6. Yeah.
You don't have to use the bardic inspiration. You just can if you want to. It lasts.
Would it make a difference if I did, Dave?
That you don't know, but you've rolled a 24 and you do get a free D4 on top of that anyway. If Tom's giving you guidance,
that doesn't carry over.
I get a
you were
D4
gonna
on top of that as well.
You do. You were going to spin us something about your guidance, Tom, I believe.
Just he's going to pull out what looks like a little wooden fob watch, and that's what he casts. It's the same thing he uses to cast Guiding Bolt.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Little wooden fob watch. I like it.
Yeah, it looks like a little wooden fob watch, yeah.
Okay, wicked. So, happy with your 22 roll, Lewis? Or are you using your bonus?
Yeah, why not? What was it, a D6?
Okay.
Yeah.
3. So, what's that, 25 in total?
25. So he'll say...
It's a fail.
He'll say... Yeah. He'll say, listen, I know that you're fucked. You don't understand it. We're all fucked. Unless we run, we're fucked. The best I'll do, if you agree to let me, I will give you a hand. Take down that fucking dead fucker that's just run away. And I'll also give you a hand to take down Emmerich, so you can use him as a bargaining chip. But I'm not bargaining with you. What you don't understand is Mother has decided that this city is going to go the same way as Elturel. She is a devil worshipper. She worships Zariel, the Archduchess of the first layer of Avernus, and they have a pact that Baldursgate will be going the same way as Elturel. I want nothing to do with devil worshippers.
Or hamsters.
Take it or leave it. My offer is I'll give you a hand to capture my brother, and then you know what? I can sweeten the deal. In this complex, there is a vast amount of treasure. Vast amount of treasure. Taken from Avernus itself. You have all of it. Minus what I need to get out of the city.
I'm down with that.
I think that sounds reasonable. Like a reasonable bargain.
Okay.
What do you two lads think?
I reckon we go for it. There's loads of treasure. Yeah.
No, I'm having a bit of cash, is there?
Well, it's nice to have. And potentially some small sandwiches. We could have like party sandwiches. You know, have a little pool.
Little vol-au-vent.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but not those tunery ones.
No, the prawn ones, obviously.
Yeah. Right.
Vol-au-vent's the most manly of snacks.
Washed down with a white Russian, the manliest of drinks.
Yeah.
That sounds like a euphemism.
Oh, I've just upset myself getting what you were on about. I don't want to drink that. That's horrible. Not like Party Boy. Was it Party Boy? It was on the first Jackass movie. Oh, it's bad.
So yeah,
I think it sounds like a plan. So where's the treasure at? We'll grab.
Did you say you've got a loot on him or something that you wanted? Or I just making that up? Has he got has he got anything on him?
No, he wants it. He's going to take us to treasure.
The only thing he's holding is this massive great club. I mean, this man is a hulk of a fella. He's fucking huge, and all he's got is a great club.
What about a real on the floor?
He said we could keep the treasure except what he needs to get out. So, and then he'll help us with his brother, which will be useful.
Yeah, he's only helped.
So I reckon we've given the benefit of the doubt for now. He's still injured, remember. Let him lead us to the treasure, and then we'll go get the brother.
If he betrays us, then Nuzzgrond can hit him in the guzzard.
I can hit him in the guzzard. Yeah, right in the gooch.
the only thing that's like really sticking with me at the minute is we were told to leave nobody alive, weren't we?
Yeah, but if
And
they already
I'd rather
know,
not lose favour with what's his face.
Given the state of him, he's like dying in the combat anyway.
yeah, we could always hope
And
he
if
rolls
not, we'll
really
deal with it
badly.
later.
Yeah,
No, get the
What-
treasure.
Tom,
Maybe we deal with him later
This
once
is
we've got the gold.
Dave. Dave does sneaky beaky things sometimes.
Jeff Beaky.
I think Ace is going to wander over and he's going to be like, "Come on, then, let's show me to the treasure, then."
He'll say, "Well, the treasure's down there, it's safe. However, we're going to have to deal with this dead fucking fuck first."
Okay. Oh yeah, we did. He did say
Well,
that.
come on, then, let's go.
Let's
Turn
go get
around,
him.
and he's going to be like, "Come on, turn around,
Turn around.
this way, this way."
Every now and then. You've gone full Bonnie Tyler. Right, so
I'm going to play a rendition of it on the bagpipes.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take Lazrith up to here. I'm going to make the fella, my lad, visible to you again. Right, so as you enter this corridor here, you can see burned torches. Hold up. Am I giving you the right one? I was going to not try and read everything out of the book, but it's a lot easier to do that. Burned torch stubs litter the floor of this hall. So this is this place here. The western end of which is occupied by 3 6-foot-tall painted wooden statues. Each statue stands atop a 2-foot-high block of red stone, making it look taller and foreboding. The centre statue resembles a heavily armoured man whose face is hidden behind a fearsome visor of his helmet. He's painted red except for his right gauntlet, which is black. Clutched in the gauntlet is a blood-red spear pointing upwards. The statue to the north depicts a purple-garbed male noble wearing a harlequin mask and holding daggers behind his back. The statue to the south portrays a black-robed skeleton with its jaws opened wide and its bony hands outstretched. Clearly, statues of Bane, Baal, and Merkel. And stood in front of them is identified as Vaz by the Reaper that you killed as the death head of Baal as he drops the torch to the floor and he's spinning his knife. He just stands ready as he does sort of a kung fu. So Mortlock enters the room and starts just moving towards him with his great club over his shoulder. Lazarith's going to back him up. I'm going to leave Vendetta well out of the way. If you want to move yourself into that chamber, into that room, there's no way you can surprise him. There's no way you can sneak up on him. So all I'm going to ask for is roll for initiative.
Oh.
Natural 20. But I'm still not first. Even with a natural 20.
To be fair though, Mark, oh no, I got a 19. But
Yeah, that's
Is that everyone?
Yeah. Good roll.
Okay, so Ace is first to react.
One son. Give
So,
it some
Ace
action.
is gonna. Ace is gonna move in. Ace is gonna ask for a Constitution saving throw from him, please.
Okay, skills, no bonus. Okay, 15.
Oh, you fucking dick.
None taken. Oh no, wait a minute.
Each creature within range other than you must succeed a constant. Yeah. So I was going to cast a cantrip. Can't do that. So bonus action. Can't do diddly fucking squat. So I am going to stay here.
Oh,
okay. I'm just very. Okay. Next to act, Nuzzgrond.
Right, I'm going to shout cowabunga for no reason then I'm going to run at him to see if I can hit him in the face.
Okay.
Well, he's actually where is he? He's there, isn't he? Yeah. Oh no, that's Ace. Where's the other bell end? Movement thing. There he is. Yeah. Run at him. Here we go. Slap to face coming up.
Sure.
Hopefully. What will he think? Oh, I'm in inventory, not actions. That'll be why. All right, here we go. 22.
22 hits. Let me just double check.
10 damage. And that's me done, unfortunately, for the new.
Oh. Okay. Okay. He is. He's going to use a special feature. It's. I'm going to tell you it's a reaction, and he gets 3 per day. And he's going to reduce the damage from that attack to 0. He takes no damage from that attack.
Oh.
Which takes us to Mortlock, who's going to move forward as he lumbers forwards. Surprisingly, quite spry. He is going to swing with his great club. First attack hits. Let me just. Right, so that's second attack is another hit, and he's going to use his second feature to not take that damage because that rolled quite well. So 8. So as you see Mortlock, he's. And then he brings the butt round as this death's head with and it's just a skull. It's his skull with this grin and the tendons linking his skull still. And he's fast and he's deadly and he's weaving, ducking and dodging. That takes us to the death's head of Baal's turn.
Piece of cheese.
His dagger is going to flash towards Mortlock. That's a critical hit for the first attack.
So long, farewell.
Avida saying goodbye.
And as this dagger plunges into Mortlock straight away, as it pierces, you can tell that this somehow is doing more damage than it should do. And if you recall, practitioners of Baal have a feature, Aura of Murder. As long as the death's head is not incapacitated, hostile creatures within 5 feet of it gain vulnerability to piercing damage unless they have resistance or immunity to damage. And he's going to take a second swing with his dagger. Hits again as Mortlock. Straight. I'm going to assume that you're not going to try and heal this guy. Straight through his eye, pierces his brainstem, and as he collapses to the floor, as the death's head of Baal spins 360 degrees and is prepared to take the onslaught from the rest of you guys.
He didn't even tell us where the treasure was.
He was fucking useless.
He's quite nailed. Takes this. Let's just make sure. Right. Okay. He's then 30 feet. Let me just double check. Yep. He's then, because Lars isn't here today, he's going to. You can see inside this skull, as he finishes this flourish, you can see he gazes towards Lazrith. Lazrith needs to make a wisdom save.
Come on, sugar daddy.
In the body.
Which he only just passes.
Oh.
Attention.
So it is Lazarith's turn, who's going to step forwards. 25 is his full movement, and he's going to take swing with his battle axe. Roll 20.
Boom.
Shakalaka.
That's 15 points of damage, which the Death's Head of Baal is going to use his last. What was the skill? Unstoppable reaction to take no damage from it. Grismore.
I've seen that in Baldur's Gate.
That stinks of sweaty kef.
They're all of these cultists are in Baldur's Gate 3.
So Grizz is going to move forward 10 feet into the room.
Yep.
We've got clear line of sight. As a bonus action, his form's going to shift and he's going to start to emit bright light for 10 feet, dim light for 20 as he takes on his starry form. Instead of his chest will be the familiar constellation of the archer. So as part of that, he will then get to make a ranged attack. So this kind of celestial arrow will shoot out from his chest. It looks like the bow's been drawn and fired.
Sure.
I'm going to guess a 9 misses.
9 misses, dude.
Okay. And then as an action, I'm going to use my last spell slot to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay, roll to hit.
Come on, son.
Come on.
He is pinned back.
17 hits.
Okay. And oh my god. A 6 and 3 ones. He takes 9 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Disgusting.
Yeah, he's got Guiding Bolt on him, so the next person that rolls to hit, rolls with advantage. Takes us to Mephiston.
Mephiston.
Right, bonus action Hex, please, Dave.
Done.
Hexacles.
And I've got an Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
Is that advantage then for that?
Yep.
Yeah.
15.
15 is exactly what you need to hit him.
Nice. So. 6 and 3. So 9 points of damage, please.
Okay, done. No, not 96. 9. Anything else from Mephiston?
No, he's cool where he is. Thank you.
Okay, 8. Jake.
I am going to stab him with a rapier.
Okay, roll to hit.
Right in the bottom.
Right in the gizzard. Fucking
Oh yeah, 19 to hit.
19 hits.
yeah.
Take that, you piece of shit. 10 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
So
Anything
you
else?
always like just see like Ace, like he's getting a bit annoyed with his guitar now. The last kind of few times he's tried to play a power chord, it's not worked the same, and it kind of fits in with him trying to tune it up, and it's still not working. So he just slings it round over his back, pulls out this rapier out of nowhere, and just lunges forward.
Yes.
Bites straight into him, and is like, "Motherfucker!"
That's Nuzzgrond then, I believe.
Yeah, I'm just going to hit him in the face, which is going to be...
Punch him in the dick.
You can't shoot a man in the dick. There's going to be a miss, and that's all I can do.
That's a miss. So the Death's Head is, as he's spinning around, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. He has you've pierced him with the rapier. He spins back towards Ace.
Ugh.
First attack is 24 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Yep. With
That's
vulnerability
not nice.
that you take 6 points of piercing damage. Vulnerable to it makes it 12.
That's not very nice at all.
That's
Second
not very
attack
nice.
is
No.
25 to hit.
Fucking
That's not
hell.
nice.
8 points of piercing damage makes vulnerable 16.
God.
Ace drops to his knees and then passes out.
Have we used all of our spell slots, gentlemen?
Yeah. Choose my last one. Guiding Bolt.
He's also gonna, as he stabs, as he runs Ace through, and he picks Ace up, and he spins round. His head spins round towards Lazrith again, and he's gonna ask Lazrith to make another Wisdom saving throw. Yep.
Wait,
Lazrith is stunned.
what's Lazarus like for his
bring
what's
you
the
back.
name?
Oh yeah,
His
look
lay
at
on
his
hands.
The mat
But
now
when he's stunned,
but
Yeah.
What
let
a
me just
bot.
check. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. That takes us to Lazarith, who can't do anything. Grismore.
So Grizz as a bonus action will use that same radiant arrow.
Yep.
Come on. No, that's not going to do
Nope.
it. That's a
Oh,
natural
no.
one.
Yep.
Turned into me. That's really bad.
And has he picked up? Sorry, has he picked up Ace?
He's now dumped him onto the floor again. Ace is prone on the floor in front where he is. Yeah.
So if I were to create bonfire,
Yep.
would I be able to use that and get that clear of everybody else and just hit the death?
Yeah.
Death fella. Right. In which case, that's what I'll do. So I'll concentrate. I think you described it as flame between his horns, then a flame in his hand throws it bonfire.
Yeah. I mean, you can change that later.
No, I'm quite happy with it. It's quite a
It
good
sounds
one.
good.
Okay.
Actually, Cass has
So
never
deck saving throw for
described it.
16.
is a success. So I believe.
Yeah. He's very nimble. Just dodges to the side. Okay, Mephiston.
Can I bonus action Hexblade's curse, please?
Sure. Yeah.
Right, let's pocket. Let's rinse and repeat, shall we?
Okay.
It's some egg, some cheese, maybe a small bag of
Ah,
cheese.
14 bollocks.
No, you don't get bonus to hit with Hexblade's curse either, do you? It's just
No, it's damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What I'll
damage,
do, I'm going to put marked on him as well, so we remember he's got 2 things on him, Lou. So you remember you. Yeah.
Don't forget he's got 2 things on him.
Acerion, Ace Vengeance, death saving throw, please. If you can do this just to me, just for me and you, Jake. This is your poker face time, Jake.
Very good with a poker face.
Poker face.
That's how you make Lady Gaga cry.
Poker face.
Yeah. She doesn't like it.
I like it.
I like it.
Take my multi-hexagonal textured alien barbed penis. Yay!
Okay, Nuzzgrond.
Right, I would like to rage.
There you go, Mark. Go on then.
I was putting it off, but I really think it's got to be done. And I'm going to drop my shield and go full.
Okay.
Oh God. Yeah,
Glaive time.
both 2 hands on the battle axe.
2 hands on the battle axe. You can have your glaive out if you want. Actually, it's same damage, isn't it?
Same damage, yeah. It makes no odds at this juncture. It'll be better when I've got the feet. That'll make the glaive better. I shall attack like a bastard, so it's with advantage because I'm going to go reckless.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Here we go.
Now's the time for the nat 20 mark.
23 that hits though.
All right, damage. 14. I know that says glaive, Dave, but they're the same, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No, that's a solid hit against him, and he's reeling back from that a little bit. Anything else from Nuzzgrond?
Yeah, well, just to see when he missed his last attack, it's like, oh, fuck this. You see the familiar sort of dark gleam in the eyes as he starts to drool a bit and grin. Just drops his shield and just wades in with a massive blow to him.
Nice.
And I think that's all I can do. In fact, I know that's all I can do.
Okay. Right. Is stunned only lasts 1 turn, doesn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
I have no idea.
Or it will specify, so you have to roll a
Yeah.
d4 as well, that sort of thing.
It's stunned until the end of its next turn. So, end of the next turn. Right, so, okay, right. So it's going to be an attack against Nuzzgrond. 2 attacks.
Go for it.
First attack is 16.
Hits.
You take, because you're no longer vulnerable, so you're only taking normal damage, so that's 6 points piercing damage.
6.
Reduced to 3, I believe.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
TVs.
Okay, so now what he's going to do is he realises what's happened as you've raged, and he's going to use his stunning gaze on Nuzzgrond. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh! There we go.
Come on, Mark.
No, probably not.
No, that's a fail. So you're now stunned, which I believe means you drop your rage.
Yeah, if you don't, unless the attacks. Hang on, let's just have a look at the. I'll just have a read of it. I think so, but we'll soon see. Ends early if knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature or taken damage.
Because you're in.
So-
You have the incapacitated. Let me just click on the incapacitated. No. So no. You still have rage then. Okay.
And it depends and he has hit me this turn, so it'll be if I want me to do anything next turn, and if he hasn't hit me, if he doesn't hit me on his next go.
Okay. Well, he needs to step out of the bonfire, and he's got 2 other targets: 5, 10, 15. So he can get 25. Takes him to there. So I'm going to roll a d4 again. Who's no? Because you're both stunned.
Oh yeah, bollocks.
So he's got 2 targets. Who's the biggest threat? He's gonna go to Mephiston. You know, he's coming right at Mephiston, and he's gonna use his dagger.
I need to collaborate with the Caliphate then until it's my
That's
go again.
26 to hit Mephiston.
Well, that'll hit.
Collaborate.
8 points of.
It's pointless doing a reaction shield because it won't work.
8 points of piercing damage is doubled to 16 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
Okay, that's his turn. The end of Lazrith's turn is he comes out of the stunned, but it's the end of his turn, so he can't do anything else. Grizz.
And so if it was the end of his next turn, so just to go back, would it not have been, he would have been unstunned at the end of last round when he didn't act? See what I'm getting at? Because obviously he didn't act like he's not.
I do, yeah. But I'm going to skip over that because he's not here anyway.
Okay, fair enough. Fair, I can't argue with that. So bonus action. Try to go for another. I don't know what to call it. It says styrofoam archer, but that's not descriptive. The bolt thing.
Yeah, the bolt thing. It's with disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, how come?
Because you're within their melee range.
Of
Hits
course,
though.
yeah.
Hits.
Yeah, 21 is my lowest roll.
Yeah.
So that's 7 points of radiant damage.
Okay, yeah.
And then I'm going to refocus on bonfire, but move it to the death hand of Spall Square.
Gotcha. Dex save. 20.
Oh, what a bum burp.
Are you moving away?
No, because I'm not going to take the arrow. Thanks.
Okay. Mephiston's turn then.
So do I get disadvantage if I have to do Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
All right. I'll try and hit him with Soul Reaper.
Okay.
Soul Reaper.
Are you booming blade?
Yes, that was going to be my other plan.
Yeah.
So it's just roll. It's a hit, isn't it? And then
Yeah.
obviously he takes his weapon damage, and then
Yeah, then that kicks in.
Come on.
At this
16.
level.
16 hits.
Lovely. So does that mean he's got booming blade on him now?
Yes.
Yes.
Lovely. So 8, and then he gets his D6 as well, doesn't he? For my Hexblade.
Does.
6. So 14.
Nice. So he takes an extra 6 from Hex. Doesn't Hexblade's curse do extra damage as well?
Oh, it's another 2. Yeah, so it makes it 8.
So it is another 2.
Yeah.
He
So
looks very poorly as he takes that onslaught. And he's not bothered. He's covered in his own scars anyway. But he's starting to breathe heavy as you see smoke coming out of his this skull visage. Anything else? I think that's it, isn't it?
yeah, it's something I can do.
Yeah. Are you all right, Mark?
Yeah.
Was that your what's it roll, Jake? I'm guessing it was.
Yeah, it was. It was by accident. I did it early, but I'll take that one.
Yeah. Takes us to Nuzzgrond.
Right. I'm going to.
Oh, you know what? You know what I'm going to do, Mark, just before you have your go? Because, actually, you're stunned. So you can't do anything until the end of your go. The end of your go, you become unstunned. During Lazrith's go, because Lazrith could have had a go, he moves past this statue. And the statue is going to seem to make a saving throw. Passes. Right, okay. And as Lazrith passes this statue, he'll say, "The statue's evil, stay away from it," this statue here. But he's also going to try and use his medicine to stabilise. You know what he's going to do? He's going to use his last lay on hands. Ace has got 1 hit point. Right, so I'm going to rewind. That's a lot better. Dad. So Ace can have a turn.
I think you muted Jake.
Pussycat. You.
I shall try. It's not wise to do that at all.
I'm shaking his head.
No.
I guess the worst thing is I go down again. Oh, I picked up a longbow last game.
Yeah.
I am going to shoot him with a longbow.
Roll to hit.
I'm about the same joke I made last week. It ain't that long.
It's a 9.
That's
Not
misses.
doing cool.
It ain't heaven.
So that
I shall use. Oh, carry on.
no, go on, mate.
So I fire, but having obviously just been down, I'm a bit like, like just don't have the full energy in me. However, what I will do is fire a Bardic inspiration to Grizz, and I'm gonna say, "This is that rocket you need up your arse."
Give him a bun.
So we know what's happening in Nuzzgrond's turn. Your stunned ends, but it's going to be the death's head of Baal's turn.
Yeah.
He's got a choice of 2 again.
Oh.
Yeah, he has got a choice of 2. Because you both hit him, it's going to be Grizz. First attack is 21 to hit.
Yeah.
6 piercing doubles to 12.
Okay.
Natural 1, 8 to hit.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But
a
he's
miss.
going to ask.
Oh, we'll say no.
He's going to ask Ace to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, what a metrosexual.
Just say no, Tom.
Just say no.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. I feel if we're playing Ace accurately, if you're ever asked to make a wisdom saving throw, it should automatically fail.
Oh, man.
But that does fail, so you're stunned.
Oh,
That takes us to Lazrith, as Lars isn't here. Is there anything else handy he can do? It doesn't involve. No, he's going to step up. He's going to step up then. You never know.
He would. If Lars was here, that's what he'd do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. Rolls an 8, misses. That takes us to. Oh, I've reset everything. Grizz.
Okay, so as his action, Grizz is going to sweep his head down and he's going to try and catch this the death's head with his horns.
Okay.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
Oh, yeah.
And 6 points of damage. Absolutely rails him with these horns.
How does he die?
Just going to impale it. I think he just like comes down, like faints with his hand, comes down with his head and just rams his horn straight through this guy's stomach. Lifts him up and throws him over his shoulder.
Okay.
I get
yeah.
Whoa!
So cheers, Tom.
That was awesome. Yeah,
Match with the ball. Get the horns.
Nice. So
Looking like
everything goes.
penetration on a Thursday.
Everything goes quiet now as the death's head of Baal gurgles his last and lands on the floor at Grismore's feet, dead.
I would have root through the laddo who was helping us, who is now dead's corpse. See if he's got anything.
He just has a great club. He's got. He does actually have a heavy crossbow as well. We'll say with 10 quarrels, maybe.
What's the damage on a heavy crossbow?
1d10 on a heavy crossbow.
Right.
Dave, Grizz has proficiency with a club. Would I need proficiency with a great club in order to use that club? Or
Yeah.
Never mind them.
It is a simple weapon.
It's a martial weapon,
Isn't
great
it?
club, I believe. So.
I don't have proficiency with simple weapons. It's literally a list of things that I can use.
No potatoes. No
What's this tabard behind me, Dave?
It's a
Or
piece of
tapestry, rather, not a tabard.
That's a curtain that's been pulled across.
Oh.
Do you want to open it?
Do I want to open it? Yeah, why not?
Okay. Yeah, there's no. You can't hear anything beyond it. Everything's gone quiet now. Right, let me take the vision blocking off that bit. So beyond, you can see. There's crates. Most of them are empty, except for packing straw. But some of them have things inside. There's goods, stolen goods inside. So there's 10 days worth of rations. There's a bag of 20 caltrops. 3 flasks of alchemist's fire. Oh, there you go, Luke. There's 6 more sets of manacles. 4 tinderboxes, 9 daggers. There's 4 potions of healing. I'm not going to ask you to identify potions of healing. You know what a potion of healing. So that swings round to the south through a little alcove, through a door to the south there. So the only other thing that you haven't examined yet is down to the south, where Mortlock identified the treasure. As you look into that circular chamber, you see 4 heavy chests. The chest.
By that laugh, I think heavy chest is Lewis' favourite kind of chest.
Okay, you've already got the keys for this. Oh, I told you wrong. You know, last time I said when you were rescuing Vendetta, I said you haven't got the keys. You did have the keys for us, so we did wasted about half an hour while you were trying to rescue her. I know. I got the who had got the keys wrong. So you already have keys for these chests, and there's a lot in here. So from this, it's loot time, gentlemen. So, is anyone writing these down? I think Tom's typing away furiously.
I've just got a notepad doc up.
Okay.
Mark will be happy. Group loot.
Have we got party treasure? Oh.
So we've got 4 potions.
Did you want me to go back over this? Go on. What?
I was just going to say, does anybody want 20 arrows and a longbow? Because I'm going to be using the crossbow instead. So anybody want 20 arrows in the longbow? Go in once.
I'll take the extra 20 arrows. I've already got.
Anybody need a bow? I'll just
use
that one behind. I do like the thought of a crossbow a lot more. I can't seem to get crossbow bolts though, Dave. It's just they're all
bolt.
magical. Type bolt.
Think. You're right. You ready, Tom?
So from the last one, we had 4 potions of healing, 6 sets of manacles, 10 days of rations, and 20 caltrops.
Yeah. 3 flasks of alchemist fire.
Oh God! Yeah, the alchemist fire. That's important.
Yeah. 4 tinderboxes, 9 daggers.
Fire, 4 tinderboxes.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Wait. So chest 1 holds 4,500 copper pieces.
Copper.
What's that? £2 or something like that?
Yeah.
So it's 450 silver, so 45 gold.
Yeah. There's 2 red crystal vials with gold stoppers. So 2 of these worth 25 gold each.
Gold stoppers, not stroppers.
The vials themselves contain potions of fire breath.
Okay.
So chest 2 contains 10 Eye of Agate. They're 10 gold each.
Sorry, how many Eye of Agate?
10.
10 Eyes of Agate, and they were worth 10 each. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's 1,250 silver pieces in this chest.
So 125 gold. Yep.
Chest 3 contains a delicate porcelain dragon mask, which is 25 gold.
Dragon mask porcelain 25 GP. That's not how you spell porcelain, Thomas.
There's mixed coin in here. There's 2,400 copper pieces.
So 24 gold.
24 gold. And 500 silver pieces.
500 silver pieces. So
50 gold. 50 gold.
Okay.
Mephiston
chest.
take 2 of those copper pieces and go and put them on what's his face that's died.
Yeah. No, they. What normally happens is slightly more intense, Lewis. If yeah.
I didn't realise we were camping.
Chest 4 contains a bronze crown with 5 spires, which is worth 250 gold.
Oh.
So each spire is shaped and painted to resemble one of the 5 chromatic dragon types, which for me is always, the order is always white, blue, black, red, green.
Yeah. Is that because of Gadget the Wuthering?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot there. And they're quite heavy. There's a lot to carry. So talk us through the coin thing again, Lewis. What happens when you put coins on?
So it depends on the person's character. So obviously you put the coin on the eyes like they did, in the olden days, but they almost kind of sink in, and you see like a bit of a flame. The body vanishes into flame.
Or the coins vanish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we might need bodies for other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, not like Ted Bundy or other things, is it? Or
okay.
Jeffrey Dahmer, like other things we might want the body for. I hope not.
Oh, hopefully not.
Yeah, because that's just, I can't even begin on the wrongness of that.
Does he have anything identifiable on him? Obviously, due to the like with his family name, like any ring or anything.
A Mortlock? No. He's pretty identifiable with his scar. He's got half of his face is burned. He's kind of a little bit like the Mountain from that perspective.
I'm wondering what we could take from him to get at his brother and say, look what we've done.
Well, great clubs aren't that common a weapon in in civilization. Shall we take that back?
Or its head.
It'll be recognisable, I imagine. They usually just pieces of log.
That's probably a better shout if you want something recognisable. I mean, it's a bit grim, but if you're looking for something that, look what we've done you a favour, let us in, it's going to be that, isn't it?
And we don't let onto it straight away that we
could skin his skull and somebody could wear his face like in
somebody that's really monotone and talks like that would be really good with like a skin mask.
Yeah.
I don't know that Grizz is up for that, to be honest. And the horns might be a bit of a giveaway.
Yeah, his nose is slightly the wrong shape.
And
you could hang his head off. You put his head on your horns. Some Warhammer level shit.
Grizz is going to politely decline that offer.
God, you're such a boring bastard.
If anyone would do something gruesome like that, it's going to be Lewis, isn't it?
Nosy. Wear it on a. Where is? Take his. Oh, we've got no hair.
I'll behead the corpse, Dave.
Okay.
I'll chuck the head to whoever's going. I need to, if it got hair, I'd tie it to my belt, but I haven't. So somebody else could take this one.
Shall we check out the last? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Go. The rest. All I'm gonna say to you in terms of the dungeon complex itself. Now I'm gonna call it clear. There were potentially other things, but now that the leader is dead, if there was anyone else in here, they've scarpered. So there's nothing else to be found. There's nothing else of value or worth or anyone alive in the dungeon itself. but you kind of have some decisions to make. So from what Mortlock was telling you is his mum knows that you're here because his older brother uses imps as invisible spies, and he will know you're here, and she will now be coming for you. So he's giving you a few outs. He was sort of invested in helping you, but what do you want to do?
We need to get the brother, don't we?
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm fucking whacked. I need some sleep.
But I also don't think we can go back to the barracks and be safe.
What about the Hellsong Tavern? Or even our little...
We need to be somewhere that we don't normally frequent because they're going to come looking for us.
What about a little boat?
Is it
We could just take what?
that we have the boat?
We could just take watches.
Okay, so we'll know the time. What
we need somewhere neutral ground, don't we?
No.
And then we can, to be fair though, if we go and sleep on our boat, we're not too far away from their boat. And they, to be fair, now we've only just kind of got our boat. It might be they might not expect it to be ours, if that makes sense.
Or we could go back to the Hellsong Tavern and lay low there for a bit and pay somebody off, because we've got a decent amount of money now to go and get what's his face, the captain or whatever his name was. I can't remember his name.
Our captain.
Yeah, to come and meet us at the Hellsong Tavern so we can fill him in a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. What's his name?
We could always sleep. We could always go downstairs.
Zodge. Yeah.
But Ace is going to be like, but if we go into the Hellsong Tavern, everyone's going to recognise me, so it's not that incognito.
Put your cloak round your face.
Is anybody going to attack you though if we say we're going to put on another concert?
If she pays people to come after us, yes.
We're in Baldur's Gate. Anything goes. Yeah. As you saw from our last tavern brawl, from our first tavern brawl in the Hellsong Tavern. And the one upstairs, and the one in around about Christmas time, and the one about here, and the one about there, and you just see like Ace like recalling all of these tavern brawls he's been involved in the Hellsong Tavern.
Yeah.
Hairy moth.
Or we go to Hellsong Tavern, we speak to our captain, and whilst we're there, we try, because we've got a decent amount of money now, we could hire a crew for the ship.
There's still some baddies on the ship, isn't there? Though that was the
not our ship.
Didn't you say there was, Dave? Or did we go?
You've cleared the ship. Well, here's a question: who have you told that you have the ship?
Nobody.
Yeah.
Apart from ourselves, because we killed the captain and we killed his men. So technically speaking.
And I told my granddad, but he passed away quite a while ago, so he's not going to give anything away.
Basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get Dave to plan as a ship battle where we ram into the other ship on our ship with cannons blazing.
What we could do is we could just poke holes in the other boat, because if the other boat is on the sea, even if it's at dark, we put some holes in it, it'll sink.
Or Alchemist Fire would set the ship alight.
Alchemist Fire would do. Yeah.
So the ship that you mean the low lantern where Amric is. Yeah, you would know that it isn't owned by Amric. It's owned by a mage known as Lariel. Hold up, Laurelra Thundreth. And you would probably all know her anyway, because you've frequented this as a drinking establishment before. She is known as the captain. It's quite close to your ship, but you're on reasonable terms with her. It's a good drinking establishment. Flaming Fist are welcome there. It's just that Amric Van Thamper operates his money lending business out of it.
So what do we do to try and frame him for it?
Well, why don't we just jump him? Why don't we wait till he's gonna tip up and we just jump him?
He's got them imps though, hasn't he? He's gonna know we're coming.
No, that's the other brother.
The older brother.
Yeah, so there is the villa, Van Thamper Villa, is where Duke Thalamra. So this is the 60-year-old lady that's just nasty and has been identified as a devil worshipper, and her oldest son, Erstwell, are going to be. But what Mortlock said to you is you're not going to get in there unless you've got leverage, and the leverage would potentially be Amric, the middle son, who's in the Low Lantern.
I still think we need to pass on all the information that we've gathered already. Because everything that we've got so far is if something ends up happening and we lose some stuff, then that's all of our evidence gone, hasn't it? That's my only concern.
I say we meet Captain Zodge, see what he recommends. Because I mean, it'd be nice to have a long rest, but if it's not feasible, before we need to get after him, we'll see what he reckons.
We need to get him quietly though, because what we now would be careful of is by bringing him to us, we could potentially draw attention to us if we're going to try and lay low.
Or he's camped outside the city. Should we just sort of, hoods up, just take a leisurely stroll down there?
Or I can wild shape into some kind of bird, because I can still wild shape.
I forgot you were a druid. Yeah.
Don't believe you can fly.
No, probably not at this level, but I can wild shape into a dog even.
Yeah.
And scarp out of the city, get somewhere quiet, speak to him, then try and come back the next day once I've rested or something. Actually, I think I get my things back on a short rest. I'm not sure which one. Let's look into that.
You do. Yeah.
What chip?
So I could potentially I could leave in dog form or whatever, rat, whatever it needs to be, and leave you guys somewhere quiet, and perhaps then we wouldn't be noticed and drawn attention to, and I can report in. Because obviously the other thing is we don't want to bring this down on his head just yet.
I reckon you're right. If you go in rat form, at least they're a bit more common in Baldur's Gate, or even cats.
Yeah, cats, dogs, rats,
hamsters.
I think the rats might eat the hamsters, Mark. That's the problem.
Oh.
Wow. Maybe the Ojibwa, but.
Well, what about Boo?
What about Boots? All right then.
Oh, I was talking about Boo and Minsk.
Oh, not Boots. Oh.
Go for the eyes, Boo.
So yeah, maybe the plan should be that we retreat to the boat, and I'll head.
Yeah, no one knows we've got that boat. Yeah, which was said earlier. No one knows we've got it.
Don't rock the boat, baby.
Yeah, that's how we sneak our asses over there where no one knows where we are. Get a long rest, and then when we can, next day sneak out. Get Jim lad.
The only thing is, are we being followed by an invisible imp? But we've got no way of knowing.
No, we're gonna have to take that risk, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we'll do then? You're gonna head back towards your boat, but you're gonna be on alert. I don't know if you recall, Tom, you weren't here at the time, but I rolled it for you. When you first entered the bathhouse, as you entered the grounds itself, Grismore became aware of something flapping its wings, and you took a swing with your club, but it was invisible. So all of a sudden, it's starting to make sense that was potentially an imp. As you emerge from the bathhouse itself, it's still the middle of the night. It's early hours. The mist of Baldur's Gate makes it quite easy to be circumspect. It's a busy cosmopolitan city, so there's people around all the time, but The visibility is usual for Baldur's Gate, so you'll be pretty sure you'll be able to get to the docks, no problem. However, as you exit the bathhouse, on the grounds, you are ambushed by. In fact, I think there's a description for this, so I can give it to you briefly. As you emerge from the bathhouse, 5 figures leap down from the top of the courtyard wall to confront you. In addition to their black leather armour, they wear strange masks and cloaks that give each of them a vaguely dragon-like appearance. All 5 brandish curved steel blades reminiscent of dragon claws. What I'm going to ask you to do, gentlemen, is roll initiative.
Great win violently.
Jake's face. This is a harsh campaign, mate. Although, Jake, you're going to enjoy this bit. I have a feeling you're going to enjoy this bit.
Is tonight going to be a good night?
Kinda.
Is there another fucking cult? There's another cult in Baldur's Gate. But it sounds
Well,
like
just-
it's a cult to the one true queen.
Well, if we can deal with Freddie Mercury, that'll sort that out.
Look at her. She's pictured up there. What more can you want?
I don't know if I'm on the right thing here. I don't seem to be. Ah, there I am. I've spotted.
Did anybody know that I like Tiamat? No.
Oh,
Big
so-
Tiamat fanboy.
Yeah,
Tiamat
boy.
was a
real
goddess. Well, I say a real goddess. I mean, an actual goddess from history.
Wasn't she
Babylonian, I believe.
Babylonian, yeah. It was like where she first cropped up.
Yeah.
So,
She
what
was
I'm
the
going to
enemy
do.
of Marduk.
Sorry, Mark, go on. What were you saying?
No, I was just saying Marduk was the nice god of Babylon, and he was supposed to have defeated the chaos spirit, whatever it was, Tiamat. Yeah. Sorry. Anyway.
No, it's all right because I'm aware of the time, and I want to draw a line under the Dungeon of the Dead 3. So, as you appear with Lazrith and Nuzzgrond at the front, cultists jump down from here, and from round the corner, the lead cultist, clearly identified as the lead cultist, will say, is pointing towards you all, and he'll say, Lord Arcan, the Cruel, has ordered us to return Tiamat's treasure. Kill them.
So stop being cheesy at my face.
It's not my turn, though, is it?
Nope.
Face cheese.
And they're all daggers raised, running to attack Mephiston yet again. Weren't you first done? What's that,
That
Jack?
was last time.
Is that okay? The Cruel. Nice. Okay. Mephiston's turn.
Oh, fucking hell.
Here now.
Let's see what I can see. I suppose I'll go for this guy. I'll just move my hex onto him, please, if that's possible.
Go for it. Yeah.
Sod it. We'll throw an Eldritch Blast at him. They kill me. So
Got my trousers.
11. That's gonna miss.
You're on the right map.
Hold up. Yeah, should be the same map, but I just moved. Sorry, Luke. 11 misses.
Yeah.
By 1, unfortunately. Ace's turn.
So Ace has moved 20 feet to get to. Wait, so to get to there is 20 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to do his. Can I have Constitution saving throw from this one that's within 5 feet of me?
To your north.
Yeah.
Roll 6.
He fails. Thank fuck for that. He needs to take 1d6 of thunder damage.
all through the night.
That's 2 points of thunder damage.
Yeah.
But it can be heard for 100 feet away. So it's just gonna he's gonna run out. He's gonna strum his guitar and he's gonna slap his hands in front of him as he
Nice. Anything else?
vibrate. No, but I'm an idiot because I've only got 1 hit point left.
Yep. So cultist.
Oh, and it's the cultist turn as well.
Yep.
Oh man.
So this cultist is going to move into a position next to Ace. He is going to attack with his scimitar. Of course, he's advantage. Charmed or frightened. 17 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
3 points of damage.
Ace is down again.
Takes us to the second cultist that's been damaged by Ace. Is going to move forwards and he's going to take attack at Lazrith. That's 5 to hit, misses. Which takes us to the cultist with a hex on. He's going to move in front of Nuzzy. That's 14 to hit Nuzzy.
That's a miss.
Ooh, okay. Which takes us to Lazarus, who's going to take a swing with his battle axe. Come on. 22 hits. 13 points of damage, kills this fella outright.
Spelt.
So it's going to be a beheading, and he is going to... Lazarus is going to step forwards to here. He's not going to move out of an opportunity attack. Which takes us to the leader. The leader is going to... as he sort of starts to cast the spell, a weapon of sort of necrotic energy appears. It's going to be a dagger, but...
Shadowblade.
See.
Is that it?
No, it's a spiritual weapon, but it's going to
look evil.
Yeah. So that's going to be. In fact, it's going to be in front of Lazarus. So that will attack. Rolls a natural 1, but he's also going to use Sacred Flame, which is a
Flaming flare.
Yeah. 8 fails. So this would be 8 radiant damage for Lazarus. And it takes 2. Done. And next is he going to move? Yeah, he's probably going to move back. Drops back behind the other side. Grismore.
Okay, so yeah, so my story form only lasts for 10 minutes, so I'm guessing I've not got that up anymore.
No, mate, no.
So as a bonus action, I'm going to burst back into story form with the same thing.
Okay.
I'm going to step up to here.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the action that the radiant arrow I get for when I go into that form against the fella in front of Nuzzgrond.
Okay.
That's part of the bonus action. So a disadvantage, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Off. That didn't work.
Oh, yeah, that was just one roll, wasn't it?
Yeah, sorry. 15.
15 hits.
Yeah.
Take 7 points of...
Okay. Not quite enough to kill him.
And then, as my action, I'm going to try and hit this guy with my horns.
Okay.
I'm going to guess 9 misses.
Ooh, 9 misses.
Yeah, okay.
Takes us to Nuzzgrond.
Right. Is the leader still up? Did you say? Did we
Yeah.
know? Can't see that. Where are they? Why can't I see them?
Leader's there.
He's out of your line of sight, mate. That's why, because we've got that. It's like a little divot in the doorway, isn't it?
If you click off your token, it'll open up everything for you, Mark.
Am I going through the wrong door? Can you see where I am? Am I looking through the right door?
Am I pointing to you now, Mark?
No, I can't see you pointing at all. Here we are. That's right. So next
Hold
to the
up.
leader.
There's a cultist there.
Oh, where? Right in
There.
front of me. Right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit him.
Go on then.
So. Come on. Bollocks.
Nope.
Missed.
Missed.
Yeah.
Okay. Cultist at the south. He's going to step up to Lazrith then, not through the bush. 12 misses Lazrith. There's still time for some death here, isn't there? Lewis, Mephiston's turn. I think you're on mute, dude.
I was eating my crisps. I forgot to unmute myself. The guy that I've already hexed, I'll have another go with Eldritch Blast with him.
Sure.
Oh, fucking hell, natural one. Yeah, Mephiston's just going to step back a little bit and just take a sip out of his flask.
Fair enough. Jake, another death saving throw.
How do we get him up? I've got no healing potions or anything.
Cultist here is going to swing towards Lazrith. So that's a crit. Okay. Second cultist. He's got a choice of 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Grismore. 11.
Misses.
Lazarus' turn. Right, he's going to try and finish this one off. Come on, Lars. You can do it. That hits. Yeah, he's got to kill him because his plus will take it over. So this one's the one with the hex is down. Like, but no, I think it'd probably stay there. Takes us to the cult leader. So it's going to be a spiritual weapon attack against Lazrith. Rolls 18. I think that hits. Yep, that's exactly what he needs. So the spiritual weapon plus spellcasting modifier. 8. Ooh. 8 plus. Okay. Lazarus down. Lazarus drops unconscious. Yep. So the leader is going to reposition himself so he can see 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grismore, dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh boy. Fingers crossed, lads. Nope. That's a 4.
Yep. You take 2 points of radiant damage from Sacred Flame.
Okay. I can live with that.
Yeah, he's going to move back out of. In fact, he's going to further. Grismore's turn.
Okay, so Grizz is going to step forward 5 feet.
Yep.
As an action, he's going to feed Ace a healing potion.
Okay.
It's 2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
No buns for me.
So you heal 7 points total. Jake.
Lovely, thank you, Tom.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to use my radiant arrow at the guy directly ahead.
Oh, nice. That is, mate.
It's brutal, and especially as I get it as soon as I use the form as well as part of that bonus action.
And a bonus action.
Yeah. So it always gives me something to do with a bonus action as well.
Yeah.
13 to hit.
13 hits.
Oh, it does. Yep. 9 points of damage.
9 is exactly their hit points. How does that one die?
Yes.
I think it just burns a hole straight through his chest. We just got like a... And
Nice.
then just kind of just slumps.
Okay, so that takes us to Nuzzgrond. Come on, Mark.
Right, how many's left?
1
2.
cultist, 1 fanatic. So
Right,
2, yeah.
so is that the can only see the cultist from where I am. So
The fanatic's gone around the corner.
Right, I'm going to run down there.
Yeah.
Take a swing at Jeff, and I'm going to make it reckless. Sod it.
Okay, sure.
So,
Reckless.
yeah, sure. Here we go.
What mark?
Ball,
Fucking
shoulder,
idiot.
and all that. Or maybe I'm Nom Shivai. I'm not sure.
16 hits. Roll your damage.
Get him, Muzzy. Get him.
Yeah, max damage 12.
How does he die?
Yeah, boy.
Oh, I've got an axe, so it's just going to split his cleaning. Well, not cleaning, sort of down the diagonal. A bit of it's just going to slide off.
Nice.
Very well.
5, 10, 50. So you've moved 15. You've got 15 left. If you want.
Are we chasing down the other lad?
Yes.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, mate, if they come for us, they're fucking having it. Give them the full pasty, mate.
Give him the full pasty.
Yeah,
You want him to have the meat and
okay?
potatoes too?
That's fine, mate. That's fine.
Mephiston.
Mephiston.
And on.
Cool. I'll do some movement there, shall I? Cool. Oh, I can see the main guy now, so I can move my hex to him, please.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Come on. 21.
Yay.
So 6 plus 3, 9.
9. Okay, this lad's a little bit harder. Anything else from you?
Nah.
Okay. Ace's turn.
Ace is gonna take a pot shot at him with his longbow.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 12.
One short.
One short. Oh man,
Mm-hmm.
unlucky.
Anything else?
No, that's everything.
I think Lazarus hears that a lot, though.
Lazrith needs to make a death saving throw. So that's roll 2. 12. That's a natural 20.
Yeah, boy.
Lazarith jumps up. It's a shame Lars didn't do that. He jumps onto his feet. He's got 1 hit point. He's going to charge forwards.
It's the sort of thing Lars would do.
Yeah. Let me make sure he's on 1 hit point. Go on, Lars.
Go on, mate. Finish it.
19. I don't think we're going to finish this. Still, it's 13 points of damage. Well done, Lars. Damage 13.
Well done, Dave.
He'll jump to his feet and says, "No one kills a dwarf, you fucker." Doesn't kill him though, which makes it the cultist's turn. The spiritual weapon's still here, so he's got a choice of. I'm going to give it a choice of 2. And it's going to be towards Ace. The spiritual weapon rolls 20 to hit Ace.
Wait, can I just... Spiritual weapon, has it been summoned by him?
Yes.
Ultis. Does he not have to make a concentration check every time he took damage?
Not a spiritual weapon, mate. You don't concentrate
really?
on it. Yeah, clerics and nails, mate. If you've never played a cleric, you want to play a clerics and nails.
That is good. What was it to hit?
20.
Well, obviously,
Yeah. That's 7 points of damage.
Jesus, that's exactly the amount to put Ace back down. Jesus Christ. What a virgin.
That means he's got a sacred flame. He's going to do it on Lazrith. Lazrith needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, do you know what I've not done?
Natural 1. What's that?
Oh, no.
I haven't been doing the disadvantage with my hex all session.
Disadvantage. Oh, you mean the
I don't think
yeah.
it's made
ability.
there's been any ability.
Somebody needs to remind me about that because that might be crucial at some point.
Look at
Yeah.
him. Hello.
That's kind of your job, dude. It's Grismore. So Lazrith is down. Ace is down.
So Grizz is going to move to here.
Yeah.
Bonus action, he's having another. He's going to throw a radiant bolt at him.
Go for it.
Not looking good.
Nope.
That's an 8, so a miss.
Oh, no.
I've got those spell slots. I'm going to trust Nuzzy to get the job done. Can I use my action to make a medicine check on Ace to try and stabilize him?
Yes, absolutely. 10 or more, and he's stable.
Kicker in the cooter.
That's a 24, grab you, Dave.
Yeah, he's. I think you should make that.
makes me happy, mate. I don't like killing players. I really don't.
I've got a +5 to it, so I had a low
Yeah.
but not impossible chance fails.
Yeah. If you roll a natural 20 on a medicine check, you can bring someone back with 1 hit point, as far as I'm concerned, as well. So it's always worth a go.
So close.
Nuzzgrond.
Right, going in. Hit him in the face. That's all I can.
Go for it. Reckless. Oh no, you've not gone reckless. 18. Hits though. Not enough. Mephiston, chance.
Fuck it. Eldritch Blast, shall we?
Go for
Come on, give him some serious pasty now.
19.
Yeah. This is it, mate.
Amify's biggest sale of the year.
14.
Yes. Max damage. Come on, roll a 6. Roll a 6. Roll.
Yes.
Right. How does that one die, mate? Well done.
So Mephiston's really pissed off because he missed the early time, and he takes a copper piece out of his pouch. He just sees it start glowing green, and he just flicks it towards it, and it impales in his skull. His head just goes.
So, can we say 2 copper pieces, and they stick to his eyes?
Yeah,
as it explodes, and then you have the the spirit doing the thing that.
Yeah.
How's that? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to say then, gentlemen, because it's 27 minutes past 10, is you get to your boat.
We rifled the corpses, Dave. By the way, before we leave them.
I forget what your boat's called.
Boat place.
The Uncivil Serpent, the boat's called.
Uncivil Serpent. That's right. There's 4 scimitars and a dagger. Nothing else of worth on them. You get back to your boat, no problem. And congratulations, gentlemen, level 3.
Yeah, boy.
Dave, jump in first to do my hit dice. So do you want to roll a d12 and I will?
Yeah, I'm going to roll them all on Lars's character sheet.
Do you need me to roll a medicine check to stabilise Lazrith, or are you happy just for me to do that?
Yeah, it's fine, mate. It's fine.
Yeah.
I've rolled a 3 mark, 7. You've rolled a 7, you take 7.
Yeah, brilliant. Well,
rolled a 7, Dave, on my D8.
Gotcha.
The D8 for Warlock as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
I've rolled an 8.
Oh, sick. We'll
I got
take
6.
it.
You've got 6. D8 for Lewis. I rolled a 1, so take the 6. Druid for you.
D8, yeah.
1.
6. Take the 6.
6 it is. Right, I'm going to roll 2d8 for... 2d10 for Lars while...
Oh, I'll get my pack now. Oh.
Yeah.
9 for Lars. Yeah, you get it back to the blade, mate. Come on. Lars, then. So what we'll do next time, gentlemen, is we'll start from what was your plan? What were you going to do?
Back to the boat.
Back to the
rest
boat,
up,
take a long rest.
and let the captain know. I'll wild shape, get out of the city. Let the captain know what's going on, and proceed from there.
Okay. Right. Okay. And that's where we will pick it up from.
And